Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're last seen somewhere. If you've been watching our channel, you'll know that we're currently in Thailand.
Yeah, at the moment we're in Koh Chang and we've come here really for a chill. But we were sat on the beach and we thought we'd take you for a walk on the beach and show you what's here.
Yeah, we're going to walk from one end to the other, as far as you can walk from one end to the other. And we're going to show you a bit what it's like in the daytime and on a night as well.
So we started right at the end by the Independent Bo because we were told that you could walk round, but I think that's only on low tide because there's literally another beach to the other side of that. So at the moment it's high tide, so we can't actually show you that. But so we're going to walk in the other direction.
Yeah. And the Independent Bo is a very strange looking place indeed. It looks where the Lost Boys from Peter Pan should live.
Yeah.
It really does. It's a funky looking little place.
It's very hippity-pickety.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anybody in there at all.
It looks empty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look completely and utterly deserted at the moment. And it goes around the corner to some more ramshackly looking buildings, doesn't it?
I don't know if anybody's going to stay in there because they look like they're falling down, but
They do.
But they're there, so...
They are there.
And there's a Thai massage place there as well, is it?
Yeah, Thai massage.
So yeah, but a lovely beach, nice white sands.
It is lovely. Beautiful day again. But yeah, that looks an odd ramshackle place. It looks like it's at the end of its days, so I don't know how much longer it's got, that place. I really don't.
I want like a big wave to come along. It looks like you get swept away.
We've come a little bit further down and we're by the Star Beach Bar, and that does have people in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks quite nice. Again, there's lots of little wooden huts, and they've got deck chairs out on the beach, which is nice. It's lovely.
I think you can stay there as well. But yeah, it's a bit weird because they're all ramshackly huts and they're all hickledy-pickledy but right on the beach next to what can only be described as gorgeous bungalows, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they are next door. You move from the ramshackle place to these unbelievably gorgeous bungalows.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It looks quite posh. It goes from one extreme to the other, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we're not allowed to walk in there because it says private all over it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think you can't actually access the property from the road. I think there's like either a footpath or a private road to get to those.
Yeah. But it's a gorgeous day again today. It's so hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's so quiet as well, isn't it? It's not a very busy beach. It's not very full of people. It's just lovely.
Yeah, it's nice and tranquil.
Yeah. It's hard to do this sort of walking over sand. I've been dodging coconuts and little insects. Coconuts? And little insects that are walking around as well, because there's loads of insects walking around then. But we're coming down to sort of like the mainish bit now, aren't we?
Yeah, and I think you come down to that quite a posh hotel, don't you? The Grand.
Yeah. Because we're coming up to the beach restaurant now. And that's a lovely looking place, isn't it? We haven't been in there yet.
Right on the beach. It looks quite busy now, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Everybody's sat in the sun though, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And this beach is quite famous for having rip currents on it. And there's warnings everywhere warning you about it and telling you how to escape if you get caught in one. They're even in our hotel, aren't they?
Yeah. So this is the big posh one down by the end where we're staying, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will say, if you are staying at that Grand Resort and Spa, you're in for a real treat. That's a beautiful place,
It looks
isn't
lovely,
it?
yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. It's
And
huge as
there's
well.
a spa, the Chiva Spa, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It's connected to it.
Beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely resort,
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
Really
Absolutely stonking. So there are some inlets that come in from the island into the sea, and they look really shallow. Then you walk through them, they're really deep, aren't they?
You feel like you're going to drown.
Yeah.
There's also lots of trees on this beach, and they sort of all overhang the beach, which is nice because it gives you loads of shade. But it does leave loads of leaves on the beach at the moment.
Yeah, they do. We're coming up to the 15 palms at the moment, and that's where we're staying, and I'm loving it there. It's beautiful,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
beautiful. It's right on the beach. We can actually see the sea from our room. I think we have showed you it in another video. But yeah, I mean, anybody can go and eat and drink there. Nice food, nice drinks, reasonable price. So yeah, really nice.
Yeah, because it's not just a closed off place, is it? It's open to everybody.
It's to the public. Yeah, it's really good.
So So next to the 15 palms, there's also loads of bungalows, isn't there? Yellow ones.
Yeah, yellow bungalows, but I can't remember the name from the road, and it doesn't say the beach side, but it looks nice there.
It does look nice. We have
Bungalows.
have a duck under the trees now. There we go. Because where we're heading to now, there's a lot more bars, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because we walked along here very many times, haven't we? And loved it on a night. It's beautiful.
It's nice on a night.
Gorgeous.
And in one of the bars they do fire shows. We haven't caught that one yet, but they're meant to do fire shows in one bar, so hope to catch that.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll catch it tonight when we're doing this video as well. But this beach is just covered in tiny little crabs, and every time we go to film them, they vanish down little holes, don't they?
Yeah,
So
these are little ones running everywhere.
probably thinking we're talking rubbish, but there is loads of them. And you've got to watch out where you walk as well, because they're like all in front of your feet.
And we're coming up to Sun and Soul now, and it was a resort the other side of the road, I think, that is connected to, I can't remember, but that's also another bar there, Sun and Soul.
Yeah.
A lot of the bars you can, from actually the main road, you can actually walk through the bar and get on the beach as well, so there's good access to the beach. I don't think you even grab a drink there, you could just walk through.
No, and they don't seem to mind either, do they?
No.
So yeah, you're quite welcome to walk through. And right next to the Sabay, where am I going?
Sabay, yeah, no, that's right, yeah,
Is it?
Sabay, yeah.
It's the Mac Pizza and Mac Resort, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's nice in there.
It is nice in there.
It's quite a big place.
And it's got swings outside, and you see a lot of people posing on the swings, don't you, for their Instagram pages.
And it's a really different place on the night time, because in the daytime they don't put much on the beach because I think the tide comes in quite close. But on the night time they've got all their bean bags and chairs and lights, and it is really beautiful down there.
Yeah, lovely, really nice. And the lights are really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like orbs.
And next to Mac Resort is Lagoon Bar Restaurant, I think it's called.
Yeah, but it's inside of a complex, isn't it, or a resort, so I'm not quite sure. But it's the only place I've seen along the beachfront that's selling weed, isn't it? But it does look quite nice, but we've not drunk in there, have we?
No, and we can't remember the names of places because when you look on the road and see the resorts, they look completely different from when you come on the beach.
Totally.
And obviously on the night the beach is sort of all dark and colourful, so, but it's cool along here, so cool.
It is beautiful. It's such a lovely relaxing walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And because you've got another resort there, see, and that looks really good.
Yeah, it does look
And
good.
I don't know what that's called.
But that's also got rip warning currents all over it as well. And it's bungalows, this one. But we do seem to be coming to a bit of a quieter end of the beach now. We don't come down this far on a night, do we?
No.
We look after this beach really well, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's a nice beach.
Yeah, there's no
like I say,
rubbish.
apart from the leaves and the trees, it makes it look messy, but it's really not, it's just leaves. And they do clear it up a lot, you see them clearing it up, so it is lovely.
So we're walking past Beach Tango at the moment.
It looks really pretty and colourful, doesn't it?
It's really pretty.
It looks like you can stay there as well, they've got little pink huts.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
That's nice. And this place on our left is called Bamboo Koh Chang Resort and Restaurant. I think we've seen that on the main road, haven't
From the other side,
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a few more bars down there actually. Yeah, a few have popped up.
Yeah, the beach goes just a little bit further,
Yeah.
doesn't it? There's a wooden one here. I don't know what this one's going to be called, but that looks quite nice actually.
It's on 2 levels, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, nice views of the sea. Lovely.
I'm not sure if they put their chairs on the beach at night though.
No, it looks like the tide comes up quite high here,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they probably don't. But it's got free Wi-Fi, so that looks handy. But the only side I can see, so I don't know what it's called.
That's quite a big place actually.
It is. So if you want to go to the free Wi-Fi, go and help yourselves. Because free Wi-Fi bar looks quite nice.
This one's called Sea Bar. Oh, Sea Bar, we walked through there, it was nice.
Oh yeah, we did. That was
Sea
nice,
bar,
wasn't it?
yeah.
It didn't look that nice from the road either,
No,
did it?
we walked through there.
Yeah, but it was nice. It's a lovely little bar, that is.
Yeah. So as I said earlier, we're staying in the 15 Palms, which is behind us. Really lovely place, right on the beach, lovely and chilled.
It is really chill. It's a lovely atmosphere here. It's a lovely place to start your night, isn't it?
Yeah. We came down earlier and we watched the sunset, sat on the beach, watched the sunset, lovely, had a meal. And now we're going to go and walk along the beach, aren't we?
Yeah, hopefully catch a fire show, because they do a fire show on the beach,
Yeah.
don't they? But yeah, this is a lovely place to stay, it really is. So right next to our hotel, this is about the 3rd time I've had to do this one, and Dorinda thinks it's hilarious because I keep getting the name wrong. I'm going to do it again. It's the
Nang Chill Rimley.
The Nang Chill Rimley. And it's right next to the Sabay Bar, where we're heading now to see the fire show.
So we were wrong, it's not the Sabay Bar next, it's a place called Sun and Soul. We've never sat in there because it's a little bit quiet, but it's right next door to the Sabay Bar, which is where all the noise is coming from, as you can probably hear behind me.
So we just watched the fire show and it was absolutely fantastic. That's about the third time we've seen it now. It's really entertaining. But they got a live band on now, so we've had to leave. And they're really loud and they play music for quite a while. But it's a really nice bar, the Sabay Bar. It's good fun, it's lively. They put on a hell of a show. It's a great place to go, it really is. So some of the bars along here are really quiet tonight. It is a Wednesday night, so it is midweek, and on a weekend it does get a lot busier here. We think it's because there are a lot of Thai people come on holiday for like the weekend here, so it does get really busy sometimes. So we've just stopped in the Princess Lagoon. We've never stopped in this one before, but we thought we'd have a bit of a breather and a drink. And got a little bit further down from the Sabay Bar because the band's so loud tonight. But we've just been off for marijuana. We've not had that before, have we? That's quite an odd one. So next along the beach we've got the Mac Resort, and it's kind of quite a big place. It's split into a restaurant and then the bar, and the bar is called Mac on the Beach, and they've got bean bags and it's really chilled there. So our last stop tonight is the Himmel Cocktail Bar, and we thought this is where the fire show used to take place because we've seen videos and pictures on it, and they've got like a big jellyfish on the top. Well, it looks like the jellyfish is still there but now broken. It does look cool. They've got all the lights and all the seats out there, but I don't think there's a fire show up here anymore. So we hope we give you a bit of an idea of what's here on White Sands Beach. Yeah, a bit of a daytime and nighttime comparison. It looks completely different, obviously, day to nighttime, but there's lots down here, ranging from lively to chilled. Yeah, and I will say that live band in the Sabay Bar are bloody awful. They are so bad. It's the worst rock band I've ever heard in Thailand. But they do also have a DJ in there as well, so, you know, a bit of a range of everything really. But like we say, whatever you want, lively, chilled, a bit of everything down here. Yeah, you're really covered down here. It's a lovely place to stay. Because we got a confession, this is a few days after we did the daytime one and we just chilled out, haven't we? Yeah, it's been really lovely. Nice. Absolutely gorgeous place to visit. I really recommend White Sands. Yeah.